Now, what happens if we want to push named but not have the ability to go back? Let's demonstrate that. We've got our application and we've got the screens from the previous tutorial. We've got the routing all set up. Let's open up the second file. As you can see, everything looks as expected. Now, let's open up the home file. Same thing. Take a look at navigator of .context. Push named. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Notice how we have a bunch of pushes. We have push, push named, and removed until, push named and replace named, replace and remove until. So what this is your navigation, or I should say your route history. We're going to use the pushed, named, and remove until. So what we're going to do here is we're going to push, move through the stack until we get to the named /second and remove until, meaning we're going to remove that route. There's an extra little bit of magic we got to add here. So what we're really doing is we're pushing until we get to this, and then we're removing everything else. Let's demonstrate what that looks like. Save that and run it. We have our home page, and we're going to hit next. Notice how there's no back button. We can't go back. We can use push named on the second page, third and home, and go back and forth. So we can go to the third page, and we have our back button. If we go home, notice how we're home, and we can go back into the second page, but there's no back button here. That's exactly what this does, and it works as intended. It may be a little bit confusing, but just understand the difference between pushed and push named and pushed, named, and remove until. So push is going to push to a specific route. Push name, which we've been using, we use a specific name within the route, and push named and remove until will push until it gets to the specific name in the route and then remove everything else. Now, watch what happens if we change this to true. Let's restart the whole application. Now, suddenly, it does the same thing, but we have this little back arrow. So if you ever want to push your user to a specific spot in your application and not have them have the ability to go back, remove the route. Very simple, very easy to use.